Herbert Hoover, the 31st President of the United States, served as president from 1929 to 1933. Hoover gained international recognition for his humanitarian efforts during World War I. He led the Commission for Relief in Belgium, which provided food to millions of starving people in war-torn Europe. Before entering politics, Hoover established himself as a successful mining engineer and businessman. His expertise in mining consultancy earned him the moniker the Great Engineer and paved the way for his later career in public service. Among his notable accomplishments, Hoover's crowning achievement was overseeing the construction of the Hoover Dam, originally known as the Boulder Dam. This monumental infrastructure project aimed to regulate floods, provide irrigation water, and generate electricity on a grand scale. The Great Depression left an indelible mark on the world economy, impacting nations far and wide. Tracing its origins back to the infamous 1929 stock market crash in the United States, this global phenomenon had far-reaching consequences. During Herbert Hoover's presidency, the nation faced dire circumstances, with the unemployment rate reaching an unprecedented peak of over 20% in the aftermath of the 1929 stock market crash. Even to this day, the Great Depression remains one of the most pivotal economic events in history. Its enduring influence continues to shape economic policies and practices, leaving a profound impact on the generations that followed.
Calvin Coolidge served as the 30th President of the United States from 1923 to 1929. He assumed office on August 2, 1923, following the death of President Harding. He completed the remainder of Harding's term and was then elected for a full term in 1924. Coolidge was the only U.S. president to be sworn into office by his father, a notary public. His presidency is often associated with a period of economic prosperity known as the Roaring Twenties. His policies favored limited government intervention in the economy, low taxes, and reduced federal spending, which contributed to economic growth during his time in office. In 1928, Coolidge's Secretary of State, Frank B. Kellogg, co-authored the Kellogg-Briand Pact, also known as the Pact of Paris. This agreement aimed to renounce war as an instrument of national policy and promote peaceful resolution of disputes between nations. Coolidge chose not to seek re-election, surprising many political observers. After leaving the White House, Coolidge published an autobiography titled The Autobiography of Calvin Coolidge in 1929. Calvin Coolidge's presidency was marked by economic prosperity and a hands-off approach to government. Despite his reserved demeanor, he left a lasting impact on the nation and its policies during a pivotal time in American history. Calvin Coolidge, Roaring Twenties.
Warren G. Harding served as the 29th President of the United States from March 4, 1921, until his untimely death on August 2, 1923. He was one of the most popular sitting presidents. Harding's campaign slogan for the 1920 presidential election was "Return to Normalcy," emphasizing his promise to bring stability and unity to the country after the turmoil of World War I. His presidency saw the enactment of the Fordney-McCumber Tariff Act, which raised tariffs, and the Emergency Quota Act, which restricted immigration. Harding signed the Washington Naval Conference treaties in 1921 to 1922, aiming to reduce the potential for conflicts between major world powers. He signed the Four-Power Treaty, which aimed to stabilize the Pacific region. Harding was known for his approachable and personable demeanor, making him one of the most popular presidents in his time, despite the later scandals. The Teapot Dome scandal, one of the biggest controversies of his administration, involved corrupt officials leasing federal oil reserves to private companies in exchange for bribes. Warren G. Harding, America's most popular president.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe now at American Presidential History. Stay updated with the latest videos. Follow at American Presidential History for more content and shorts. Like, share, and support the channel's growth. Subscribe now. www.youtube.com American Presidential History.
Welcome to American Presidential History. Dive into the captivating world of U.S. presidents through engaging stories that bring their lives, legacies, and the times they lived in vividly to life.